Hi all, welcome back to Macas Verde. In today's video, I am going to show you what I order in my food shopping weekly and what are the prices like and what kind of things we can find here. This week's shopping is a bit different than we normally do. Normally, as I think I mentioned in the previous video when I talked about the budget and groceries and stuff, I said we normally do our shopping in Lidl, and sometimes I order some things from Auchan. And this time I have my food shopping done in Auchan. I've ordered it all online and I'm expecting it to receive it today delivered to my home. It's because usually when we go shopping for our groceries to Lidl, it's like late in the evening, and obviously then there is no light to show you anything that I bought. And also we always kind of do it in a rush, and we come back, we have to put everything away quickly and have dinner, because we usually go at around 7 to 9 o'clock in the evening, which is our dinner time pretty much. And for those reasons, every time I go and I'm like, forgot to film this. And this time we just happened to not have enough time to go food shopping this week. And I decided I'm just gonna order it online, and then I can do a video. So just to let you know, this is also in no way in partnership or sponsored by Auchan at all. They have nothing to do with this. And as I mentioned in the previous video as well, I quite like Auchan because they have a lot of stuff that you maybe couldn't find in the more traditional Portuguese shops like Continente or Pindos. But Lidl as well gives us a lot of options for like more international cuisines. So right now I'm just waiting for it to be delivered, and then I can show you what I've ordered. So I got my food delivered. This is all that I've ordered, and in total it came down to around 53 euros for all of this. And I will show you what I've got. But I'm gonna start quickly with the freezer things so that I can put them away. I got a big pack of Magnum ice creams. It was on sale as some extra ice creams in the box, and this was quite cheap. This was $3.99 for this box. Usually it was on discount. I think it doesn't say how much it was usually, but yeah, it is for 10 mini ice creams, and usually it is only like 6 for the same price. So let me just put that away quickly. And another freezer item that I got is pizza. It's just one pizza. I think it also was on sale, and that was $2.99. Let me show you the other fridge items that I want to put away straight away. So I bought 2 packs of meat. This time this is 570 grams of chicken breast, and this is 500 grams of turkey. And this turkey is $2.75 and the chicken is $2.88. So I think that's quite cheap. Yogurt. This is just a natural yogurt. Usually this is quite expensive, but it was on discount as well, which is the good thing about Auchan. It always has discounts. In Lidl, everything is just cheap in general. It doesn't have any discounts usually, at least not big ones. This one is €3, $2.99 or something like that on a discount. But that's the one thing that we prefer about Lidl. It is yogurt. And let me just talk about it a bit. This is probably the second best yogurt that I found, but the Lidl yogurt, which is about $2.99 I think as well, same amount, 1 kilo, yes. It tastes so much better. Also, a natural yogurt has no sweetener or anything. It's very thick and creamy. This is probably the second best, and Aldi has another place where you can get a really good yogurt, but any other place, a natural yogurt is just not the same. And yogurt is probably the biggest reason I go to Lidl, other than any other shops, because we always eat yogurt, and this is absolutely delicious. But when we don't go, then I get this one from Auchan. Some ham, just normal Auchan brands hams. One is like this pie. I don't really know how to explain it, what it is. It's kind of more like smoked meat, I think. And this is just a turkey ham. And some slices of cheese. And all of that costs. Cheese is $1.39. The turkey is $1.49, and the other slices was $1.31. I don't really know what to call this in English. Kind of like smoked pork meat, but it's quite delicious. Something interesting about Auchan, at least when you order online, you don't get this kind of stuff when you go to shop, is that they always send some kind of gifted items. Like, I didn't order this. This is a vegetarian ham with some kind of bits inside. It even says like that's a gift. I don't know if you can see, someone has written on that it's a gift. We have already received the gift from this same brand, vegetarian or vegan sausages as well. We didn't order these, we haven't tried either of these yet, but that's what they do, and that's what I like about ordering something online. They always send some kind of gifts. Last time I got a shower gel, which was like some kind of new products or something that I want to, like some kind of new lines or something like that. I want people to try it out, so they that's what they send, like mini samples. We got lots of mini deodorants before already a few times when I ordered, and then already a few times I have got these this kind of sheets that you put in a laundry, which is to catch the color to not mix with the fabric. So yeah, it's cool. I like that. Who doesn't like free stuff, right? This is something I haven't bought since I lived in the UK, and I really liked it. These are these kind of bags. This comes like with a little bag inside here, and then seasoning in the bottom, and then you can just put your chicken inside, some potatoes or something, and just put it all in the oven, and it always comes out really good. So I really like this, and these are again on a discount, so that's why I bought them. This is a fajita seasoning, and this is exactly one of those reasons why I tend to shop in Auchan from time to time, because you cannot get this almost anywhere else. Lidl has like once a year or 2 times a year when they have some kind of Mexican food special things, and they come up with this, but it sells out so quickly, like everyone wants it. And but here in Auchan you can get it, so that's one of the reasons why I like to shop there, just for these kind of specialty items that I cannot find in Lidl. Then I have bananas. This whole bag only cost me €1. This is pretty much the only fruit that we buy from a shop, or vegetables, because we grow our own vegetables, our own fruits. We get a lot of watermelons from Fabio's parents, so we don't really need anything like that most of the time. We also don't buy any eggs because we have chickens, but there's from time to time something that we don't grow. For example, we don't have potatoes to last us a whole year, so I do buy potatoes from time to time, or carrots and things like that, but most of the time it's just bananas. And I got 2 packs of milk. Let me see what's the price for this. Oh yeah, 1 milk is 59 cents, quite cheap. Bought some Jaffa cakes that I've recently been really liking. So that was $1.39. This is Auchan brand. It's not that cheap for just such a small little pack, but it's fine. Black tea. This was 96 cents. This is the only tea that is black tea that is somewhat okay. Then I have 2 packs of bread. This is just this kind of a wholemeal, simple sliced bread. It's not seeded. It's around €1 per bread. Then I have bought another Auchan brand product. It's jam. This is a blueberry jam. This is something I would normally buy in Lidl because Lidl jams are quite good and they are cheaper. This is only $1.29, but it's also Auchan brand, which usually I don't know how good is it gonna be. I will try it. And then I have beans and chickpeas. You can see. So these are just red beans. I bought these red beans by accident because they looked black and then I noticed they weren't, and then I was like, oh, I can't be bothered changing, it's fine anyway. These Compal brand beans are usually considered one of the best brands for this kind of stuff. Lidl doesn't carry these, but Lidl beans and chickpeas are just as good, I think. And this one can 82 cents, and if I'm not mistaken, then for this size in Lidl you can definitely get it cheaper. And chickpeas as well. Only thing about Lidl beans is this is what I usually buy in Lidl, these kind of beans. I seriously wouldn't know what the price for this is without looking it up. But the problem is they're good, everything's fine. It's just too big for me. This is just too much for making one meal for me. I prefer these kind of smaller sizes. What happens is I open this, I use half of it, and the rest just lingers in the fridge until I throw it out because it's bad. But yeah, that's about beans. So this video is really kind of not just like show what we are buying, but also kind of give some kind of idea on what are the products like, what's maybe better, and maybe to clear some confusion about different Portuguese products, which for me it is an adjustment. I think for someone who cooks at home and is used to shopping somewhere else in another country, you come to a new country and then you're like, oh my god, all my favorite products are not here, and like you have to kind of find your new favorite things again. And then we have rice. This is 1 kilo rice. It cost me 88 cents. A kind of confusing thing about rice sometimes, I think, at least for me it was at first, because Portuguese have different kind of rice names, and then, you know, I was confused on what is what. But usually I get these ones that are, say, agulha, which I think it means a needle. It's a kind of more long grain rice, kind of more similar to basmati rice, but it's not like basmati as well at all. But it is kind of the more similar kind to it. This is another kind of rice that they have usually. It is Carolina, and this is kind of more of a round rice. Don't know if you can see the difference much. This usually comes out a bit more hard. I would say this is more for like a risotto rice, but I think at the same time this is what they use the most of the time traditionally here. Cooking butter, which was €1.09, just a normal butter for toasts, and this one costs $1.49. And then we have our very bad guilty pleasure of Coke, which is a very bad habit, I know, but we have always have Coke at home, and that costs here $2.23 for these 2 bottles. Then we always, most of the time, we go buy some fresh bread as well when we do shopping. This is pão d'avo, and it costs $1.50. This is like a half a loaf actually, but it is over 500 grams, so it's quite big slices. And this is quite tasty from Auchan, I like it. And then I have a few things that are not food that I bought. First one is this. This is my favorite everyday surface cleaner. I use it every single day in the kitchen. It doesn't say it's like organic or natural or anything. I think it has like a lot of French things written on it, but it doesn't have a very strong smell. It's very like soft, and yeah, I don't feel bad of using this on daily basis. And this costs €2, and I think you can only get it in Auchan as well. So that's one of the things I always buy there. Another thing that I bought is this magic sponges. It costs $1.13.8 for 2 sponges. And it's like this, and I use it for like kitchen sink cleaning and bathroom cleaning, tiles, bath, shower, everything like that. And it's very good to clean anything off of the walls as well. So if you don't know what's magic sponge, you really need to look into it, because it's a very good thing to have at home. And then I just bought something to clean the dishwasher, because I'm planning to do a big house cleaning, deep cleaning, so for that I needed some dishwasher cleaner. And this one was one of the most expensive things, €5, but that's something you use only like 2 times a year maybe. They usually have this in Lidl, but the last few times that I've been, I just can never see it there. Sometimes that's the problem with Lidl, when you are used to some kind of product and then suddenly they take it out of their stock and it just disappears for weeks, and you just don't know if it's ever gonna come back. So this was one of those things, but I bought it in Auchan because I need it. But yeah, in Lidl this would definitely be a lot more cheaper. And same goes with like dishwasher tablets. We buy ones in Lidl like this. I think it costs like €3 something, and they work just as good as any other branded ones. They work perfect, and they are just almost like 10 times cheaper than the any branded ones. And I bought myself a little candle as well, which is like around €2. Oh, smells like Christmas. And that's it for my shopping. This all was, as I said, around €53. Saying all this sounds like I'm really praising the Auchan shop, but it's not at all. We still prefer Lidl for most of our shopping. Like, there are some things that are just completely irreplaceable, I think, from Lidl, which is this yogurt. As I said, it's the most delicious yogurt. Then all your pastas, rice. I usually get these two cereals for us. I also make my own cereals, but these two if I want to buy some, and these are in Lidl and they are so much cheaper. Like a granola like this, you would just never buy it for under 2 euros, and I think this is around 2 euros, so that kind of stuff. Oats, I always buy some pack of hazelnuts and pack of cashew nuts, and I think they cost about $2.99 per pack. Now this is the pack, it's already open because I used it. It's 200 grams, it's $2.99, and that is probably as cheap as you will ever find for this amount, and they're good. Let me know in the comments what do you think is about the prices here, and what do you think about this kind of videos. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next video.